Is Wuthering Waves the game you've been waiting for in 2025? Let's dive into its highs and lows to see if it's truly worth your time. The first thing that captures attention is the game's breathtaking visuals. The art direction in Wuthering Waves is undoubtedly one of its strongest aspects. The environments are richly detailed, whether it's lush forests, bustling cities, or haunting ruins. The characters are designed with incredible care, each one exuding personality through their attire and animations. However, there are some technical issues. On certain platforms, the textures occasionally fail to load properly, leading to immersion-breaking moments. This issue was most noticeable on mid-range PCs, suggesting it might be a hardware optimization problem. Additionally, frame rate drops in highly populated areas can disrupt the experience, especially during intense battle. These performance issues are noticeable and could detract from the overall polish of the game. Combat in Wuthering Waves is fluid and responsive, featuring a mix of melee and ranged attacks, special abilities, and dodging mechanics. The variety of character playstyles ensures there's something for everyone, and the combo system rewards skillful execution. Boss fights are particularly engaging, with unique mechanics that challenge even seasoned players. That said, the stamina management system can feel overly punishing at times, especially during prolonged combat encounters or when navigating through areas that demand constant climbing and sprinting. These scenarios often leave players stranded without options, forcing unnecessary pauses in the gameplay flow. Players might find themselves running out of stamina frequently, which interrupts the pacing of both exploration and combat. It's a mechanic that could benefit from some fine-tuning to make it less restrictive. The narrative in Wuthering Waves is layered and intriguing. Set in a post-apocalyptic world, the game explores themes of survival, hope, and human connection. The voice acting and dialogue are well executed, drawing players into the struggles and triumphs of its characters. Unfortunately, the pacing of the story can be inconsistent. The early chapters are engaging, but the middle sections drag due to excessive filler quests. While the main plot is compelling, the side missions often lack depth, boiling down to repetitive fetch tasks. This imbalance can make it hard to stay invested in the overall narrative. Exploration is another standout feature. The open world is expansive and packed with secrets to uncover, from hidden caves to rare collectibles. The traversal mechanics, including grappling hooks and wall running, add a layer of excitement to moving through the environment. However, the map can feel overwhelming. The abundance of markers, ranging from side quests to collectibles, often clutters the interface and makes it challenging to focus on critical objectives. This overload can detract from the sense of discovery and create a sense of aimlessness for players who prefer a clearer path forward. There's a lack of clear guidance on where to go next, and the abundance of markers can make it difficult to prioritize objectives. This could lead to frustration for players who prefer a more structured approach to exploration. As a free-to-play game, Wuthering Waves incorporates a gacha system for unlocking characters and equipment. The rates for obtaining rare items are decent compared to other games in the genre, and there are opportunities to earn currency through gameplay. Even so, the grind can be daunting. Progression slows considerably after the initial hours, particularly in the mid-game stages where leveling up characters and unlocking higher-tier equipment require a significant amount of grinding. For example, collecting rare materials for upgrades often involves repetitive quests or farming specific enemies, which can feel tedious. This grind can push players towards microtransactions for a quicker path forward. While not outright pay to win, the reliance on grinding for key resources might alienate those unwilling to spend extra money or time. The soundtrack is phenomenal, perfectly complementing the game's emotional beats and high-stakes battles. From serene melodies during exploration to intense orchestral pieces in combat, the music enhances every moment. On the other hand, the ambient sound effects sometimes lack consistency. For instance, environmental audio like footsteps or rustling leaves occasionally cuts out, diminishing the immersive experience. This might not seem major, but for a game of this caliber, it's a noticeable flaw. Wuthering Waves includes multiplayer elements, allowing players to team up for challenging events and co-op missions. The matchmaking system is smooth, and the social features, like guilds and chat, are robust. However, the multiplayer content feels a bit thin. After completing a handful of events, there's little to keep players engaged long-term. The lack of regular updates or meaningful rewards for multiplayer activities might deter those looking for a strong social aspect. Wuthering Waves excels in its visuals, combat, and music, creating a memorable experience for fans of open-world RPGs. Yet, it's not without flaws. Performance issues, filler content, and a demanding progression system hold it back from reaching its full potential. If you enjoy beautiful worlds and challenging gameplay, it's worth checking out. Just be prepared for some grind and patience with its imperfections. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to see Genshin Impact review, be sure to click the link to watch the full video. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content. See you next time.